Welcome to the NLCS, where the biggest talks around the Chicago Cubs is possibly trading for Miami Marlins stud Giancarlo Stanton. Well, maybe it is not the talk, but it is a topic that is starting to take flight. And so, we shall discuss. According to the Boston Globe's Nick Coffardo, that could be a team to watch if Miami looks to dump Stanton. This coming from MLB trade rumors, at least. Of course, any team that does not at least look in on the possibility of adding Stanton is crazy. Name me one team that could not use a player that hit 59 home runs or has a .371 on-base percentage. Every team could use a Stanton. Except, you guessed it, the Cubs. No room. Look at the prospective outfield roster for the Chicago Cubs next year. Jason Hayward is signed long-term. Sure, he can play center field, and let Stanton prowl around in right. However, you still have Albert Almora Jr., who made significant progress this season. He needs to hit right-hand pitchers better, but that comes with time. Then, Kyle Schwarber. His year was just miserable. At-bats results were either a home run or an out, so it seemed. We have seen him at his greatest, and now his worst. Indeed, he will not suffer the same fate as this year. The ability is there, and so is the work ethic. He will be fine. Furthermore, you can add Ian Happ into the mix. What a season the young man had this season. He proved to be a valuable tool for the Cubs. His role could increase. Lastly, what about John Jay? Is there a free agent that fits the team better? A/line of .296, .374, .375 or similar to his years in St. Louis, making him worth resigning. Time after time, it seemed Jay put the Cubs in a place to win. The cost. Stanton's numbers certainly suggest he could be a beneficial commodity. The outfield for the Cubs is already solid. Sure, there is room for improvement, but the team chemistry is apparent. It is the cost coming with the All-Star that is concerning. Stanton, who turns 28 next month, is due $295 million over the next 9 seasons. At a time when the Chicago Cubs say they want to give former Cy Young winner Jake Arrieta $30 million per season, why would they trade for a player already making that figure? Better question, who do you trade? The top prospects were already dealt before the trade deadline in moves that made perfect sense to the team. Does the team offer Almora, Happ, Carl Edwards, and then take on a majority of the salary due? There are other pressing issues. With the contracts coming off the books this year, the Cubs will have around $90 million in room to spend. A starting pitcher is needed to replace John Lackey. Another if Arrieta leaves. Then comes depth in the pen and at catcher. The addition of Stanton, while amazing, would cost the Cubs a chance at winning. The team would not be complete enough to compete. With these factors, trading for Stanton does not work for the Cubs.